In Emmerdale, Paddy Dingle makes a huge decision next week in an effort to protect his father, Bear Wolf. After discovering that Bear could face a life sentence for the murder of Ray Walters, Paddy admits that he helped cover up the crime. After discussing the situation with his wife Mandy, Paddy decides to turn himself in to the police. Fellow witness Dylan Penders also goes with him. However, the big question is whether Paddy and Mandy's marriage will survive if he ends up going to prison. Dominic Brunt, who plays Paddy, spoke about Mandy's reaction to the confession. He explained that Mandy is supportive and believes telling the truth is the right thing to do. She had been away in Ireland and after returning, felt that honesty was the best approach and that the group should have told the truth from the start. At the same time, she worries about losing her husband and about the possibility that their new family life could fall apart. The actor, who has played the character since 1997, also suggested that the couple's relationship could survive even if Paddy is imprisoned because Mandy is very forgiving. He said the pair are good at resolving their problems quickly and share a strong bond. Even when Paddy apologizes for lying, Mandy encourages him to keep communicating instead of repeating the same mistakes. At the same time, Mandy is not afraid to warn him that she will not tolerate the same behavior again, joking that she would give him a kick if he did. Although Paddy could face time behind bars, Brunt described the storyline as both serious and exciting to film. He added that the plot contained many twists and that even the actors sometimes struggled to keep track of what was really happening. He explained that during filming, they were often unsure whether their characters were telling the truth or not, which made the experience both confusing and entertaining. When the episodes finally aired and everything made sense, the cast found it very satisfying. He also recalled that they sometimes finished scenes without fully understanding the story themselves, which led to plenty of laughter on set. Emmerdale star Katie Hill has revealed how her character's dramatic baby storyline has affected her personal feelings about motherhood in real life. Hill's character, Sarah Sugden, is currently at the centre of one of the soap's biggest plots as she prepares to become a first-time mother with her husband, Jacob Gallagher. However, the situation is far from straightforward. Sarah previously underwent treatment for cervical cancer, which left her unable to carry a child. Because of this, her grandmother Paddy Dingle agreed to become a surrogate and carry the baby for Sarah and Jacob. The story took a shocking turn when Charity discovered that the baby she is expecting is not Sarah and Jacob's after all. Instead, the child is hers and Ross Barton's, following a one-night stand the pair had last year. This revelation means Charity is now hiding a huge secret. She must keep the truth from Sarah and Jacob, and also from her husband Mackenzie, who believes the baby she is carrying is his. Speaking to the Daily Mirror, Hill explained that she originally thought the storyline might make her hesitant about having children herself. Instead, it has had the complete opposite effect. She admitted that the plot has actually made her feel even more eager to become a mother one day. According to Hill, she has dreamed about being a mum since she was very young and often played pretend family games while growing up. She recalled that when she was a child at school, she would fold up a cardigan to act as a pretend baby because toys were not allowed in the playground. Despite these feelings, Hill said she understands that she is still young and not ready for such a big life change yet. At 23, she feels she should enjoy more of her youth before starting a family with her boyfriend, whom she has been with for 6 years. She also joked that her father would probably say he is not ready to become a grandfather just yet. Reflecting on the storyline itself, Hill said it has been an amazing experience to be involved in such a major plot. Having joined Emmerdale at just 14 years old, she described taking part in the dramatic storyline as an incredible opportunity in her acting career. In Emmerdale, Graham Foster is quietly working on a long-term plan against Kim Tate. He has already explained that the main reason he is staying at home farm is because of Joe Tate. Graham believes he can guide Joe and convince him that Kim's ruthless way of doing business is wrong. After his shocking return, Graham took the opportunity to remind Kim that they are technically still married. Kim immediately suspected that he had returned to the village with a hidden motive, believing he might be trying to gain control of some of her business interests. She becomes determined to prove that his intentions are selfish, so that Joe will realize Graham did not come back for him. Despite their ongoing conflict, Kim also has to face the emotional impact of seeing her former partner again. In upcoming scenes, she tells Lydia Dingle that she plans to keep her feelings guarded and avoid letting Graham affect her. However, talking about his return clearly leaves her feeling vulnerable. A dramatic confrontation is on the way in Emmerdale as Matty Barton becomes furious over damage to his late sister Holly's memorial. Ash Palmisciano, who plays Matty, has revealed that tensions will explode after the recent sale of Butler's farm. Matty was already heartbroken when his mother Moira decided to sell her share of the farm to Kim Tate. Although Moira made the decision to ease the pressure on her husband Kane, Matty found it difficult to accept that the move marked the end of an important chapter for both the Barton and Dingle families. During the deal with Kim, Moira was promised that she would still be able to visit the place where her daughter Holly is buried in one of the fields. However, that understanding may not last long. Speaking to Inside Soap magazine, Palmisciano explained that Matty's normally calm personality begins to change while Moira is in prison. Without his mother around, he starts showing more anger and becomes extremely upset over a shocking discovery. Holly's memorial tree is cut down, and Matty reacts with fury. He decides to confront the Tate family directly, worried about how the situation will affect Moira, while she is already going through such a difficult time. Palmisciano discussed the storyline alongside Natalie J. Robb, who plays Moira. The interview appeared in a special Mother's Day edition of Inside Soap. When asked about Moira's chances of being released from prison soon, Robb joked that fans should start a campaign to free her character. She revealed that she recently received fan mail made up of many small strips of paper, each one carrying the message, "Free Moira." Robb added that there is plenty of drama ahead, and hinted that she would soon learn more about upcoming story developments during a meeting with one of the show's producers. Moira has been in custody for several weeks after being wrongly accused of serious crimes, including double murder, human trafficking, and running a forced labor operation. She was framed for the actions of Celia Daniels and Ray Walters, but has so far been unable to prove her innocence. While Moira remains behind bars, Kane has also been dealing with a difficult situation after being diagnosed with prostate cancer. The illness has added further strain as the family continues its ongoing conflict with the Tate family. Emmerdale airs on weekday evenings at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and is also available to stream on ITVX.